Hey everybody, this is your sustained strength workout. In terms of equipment today, you're gonna need a medium set of weights, an optional bench, and then 1 to 2 heavy weights depending on your strength level and what you'd like to work on today. We do have a warm up, so let's make our way down to the mat to get that guy started. So coming down onto the back, I want you to grab one of your medium weights. We're gonna do a chest hold with a bridge for 12 reps. So feet digging into the floor, we lift the hips up and lower. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Make sure you're digging in through the full foot, so heel, big toe, pinky toe, pinching those thighs together, keeping those arms nice and locked out. You're halfway, we got 6 more. Make sure the knees are tracking up and forward so we don't let those knees bow out to the side. Good, last 3. After this last one, pull the weight into the chest. We'll sit it up, coming into a half kneeling position. Let's bring the left leg front, right leg back. We've got toes tucked under and legs are parallel. We're gonna grab our weight and go into a half kneeling halo. So starting over to the left, we frame our face, we drop that weight back, elbows stay tight, we frame our face and center. What we don't wanna do is block off the face. I'm really trying to get you to lift through your shoulders, through the scapula. We've got 3 more. And the other part here, we wanna make sure nothing else is moving. So don't let that knee bow out to the side. Don't let your trunk do anything funky in terms of arching or leaning. After this last one, we're just gonna switch to the other side. So switch the legs, tuck those hips under, tuck the toes under. We go to the right, we drop it back, to the left, and center. You got 4 more. Make sure we're really framing the face. So lifting up through the shoulders. Last 2. Final one here. Very nice. Ditch that weight. You're gonna grab a heavier one and just kind of leave it off to the side. We're gonna go for our deep squat mobility. So for this guy, feet are about shoulder width apart, slight turn out of the toes. We're gonna reach down, pull into your deep squat, lift the hips and stand. As always, if you don't have a deep squat without the heels lifting up, you can elevate on your medium set of weights. We're gonna go for 5 moving reps. The 5th one, we're gonna hold down in our deep squat, and you can use your heavier weight just for counterbalance to really get comfy down there. 50-second hold today, okay? So a little bit higher. Let's go for it. So we find our squat stance. We're gonna reach down, pull the hips down, lift the hips and up. You have 4 more. Good, this last one, we're gonna hold down, 50 seconds on the clock. So I'm gonna get my weight down here. And again, the weight is just for counterbalance, helping to keep you nice and upright so you can sink into the hips. And we're here for 50. Got just about 10 seconds left. You can shift around a little side to side. Keep that chest lifted, elbows pinning out into your thighs. And ditch your weight, we will stand it up. We're gonna head over to a wall or just some type of base of support. We're gonna go for a single leg calf raise hold. So 20 seconds on each side. We're gonna find our wall. Again, we're just using the wall because we don't want this to become a balance exercise. We really wanna make this an isometric hold that's nice and sturdy. So I'm gonna lift one leg up. Opposite heel is going to lift. I'm digging into the big toe. We're gonna hold this for 20 seconds. Let's start with the left leg in 3, 2, and 1. So we're coming all the way up, digging into that big toe, so resisting, rocking out to the side. And I'm thinking of pinching my thighs together, staying nice and tall. My hands are just here for balance. You got less than 10, no break. We're gonna go right to the opposite side in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, we switch. Three, 2, 1, bring it down. All right, next exercise, we're gonna be doing a travel split extensive. So, split stance, we're gonna be going across our space front, staying nice and low, and then we will reverse it backwards. We're gonna do 20 seconds on each leg, all right? So I'm gonna put my timer where I can see it. Let's do left leg front, and then we're gonna switch to the opposite side. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. So we're coming forward, staying nice and low, and back. And breathe, give it a 10-second shakeout. Whew. We're gonna go to the other side. Really nice job, that is spicy. Here we go, 4, 3, 2, and 1, let's go. Whew. And oh, let it go. Oh my goodness. Feeling good. So that is your warm up. If you need anything else, take a sec, do it now. We're gonna hop into our first block and we'll kind of chat a little bit more about the structure of today's work. All right, let's talk about the structure of today's workout. So we have 3 different blocks we're gonna go through. First block here is gonna be a little bit of a skill endurance section. So we're gonna be working on some swings and some cleans. Then we're gonna be working into a circuit of 3 different exercises, a little bit more strength based, but we're gonna be working for time there. And then finally, we're gonna finish this out with a nice AMRAP circuit. So the goal there is to beat however many reps you do week by week by week in terms of different skills that we're working on. So let's just focus on our first block today, and that is going to be a little bit of our skill endurance. So I'm gonna show both kettlebell and dumbbell variations. If you're using a kettlebell, something a little bit more moderate, around 25 to 35 pounds is gonna be great. If you are working with dumbbells, something a little bit lighter, 10 to 15 pounds in each hand, okay? So we're gonna do swings, cleans, and then split cleans. We're doing all of this if you're using a kettlebell from goblet position today, okay? So let me show this variation first, and then I will show the dumbbell variation. We're gonna go for a certain number of swings, which we'll talk about in just a moment. Then we're gonna go right into a hike pass goblet clean. So we're hiking under, pull the elbows out, bring the weight up. From here, we're gonna hang the weight down. We're gonna go for split cleans. So as you clean that weight up, one leg is coming back, one leg is coming front. If you're using dumbbells, same idea, a little bit different execution. For our swings, we start with the weights on the shoulders, legs are nice and narrow. We're gonna go for our swings. After you're done your swings, they're gonna land on your shoulders, widen our stance. We're gonna go for hang cleans, making sure you're really using those legs to pull the elbows back, punch the shoulders. Finally, we're gonna go hang, split clean, okay? So in terms of our reps, we're gonna be doing 8 reps total. So what that means, we have 8 swings, 8 goblet swing cleans, and then we're gonna go into 8 total split cleans. So that's gonna be 4 on the right, 4 on the left. Then we're gonna go down to 6. Then we're gonna go down to 4. Then we're gonna go down to 2. So a nice little descending ladder. Every single round, we are taking 30 seconds of rest between the rounds. So it's gonna feel maybe a little bit easier by the end, but we're definitely gonna be fatigued, okay? So I'm gonna show kettlebell round 1. I will show dumbbell round 2. Let's grab our weights of choice. We're going 8. So we're gonna go 8 swings, 8 cleans. Here we go. So widen your stance. Let's go for it. We got 8 swings. We got those cleans. Hike pass, pull it up. After this last one, we're gonna keep our stance wide, make sure you have room front to back. We hover it down. Let's do right side first. Clean it up. We bring it down. 3 more. Switch your legs once you hit 4. Whew. Once you're done there, 30 seconds on the clock. So we're not gonna have a lot of recovery time. So let's really think about what's coming next as we bring hands on the knees for recover. 6. Oh boy. 6 swings, 6 cleans, 6 split cleans, 3 and 3, okay? Let's get ourselves set up. We have about 10 more seconds left. I'm gonna show dumbbell this time. Whew. This is challenging. If you don't feel like me, work it a little bit harder, okay? Here we go. 6 swings. Six cleans. We got 3 and 3 split cleans. When you hit 3 on one side, switch. Once you're done, 30 seconds on the clock. Whew. All right, we have 2 more rounds. We're going down to 4. So it's gonna be 4 swings, 4 cleans, 2 and 2 split cleans. Very nice work. Whew. All right, home stretch here. I'm gonna go back to kettlebell, just for funsies. And we got 10 seconds. 4 swings, 4 cleans, 4 split cleans, 2 and 2, okay? Get yourself set up. I know it's not a lot of recovery time, that's the point. Let's go, 4s. 4 cleans. Make sure you have room, 4 split cleans, 2 and 2. Once you're done, bring it down. 30 seconds on the clock. Final round, 2s, 2 swings, 2 cleans, 1 and 1 split cleans. You're doing great. We're gonna get a little bit longer recovery, or at least you are, as I explain our next set after this, okay? So, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Hardest part's almost over of this first block, okay? 10 seconds, get yourself set up. Whew. 2 swings, 2 cleans, 1 and 1 split clean. Let's go for it. 2 cleans. 2 split cleans. 1 on the right, 1 on the left. Whoo! Bring it down when you're done. Take a breather. Great job in that first block. So we're gonna move into our second block, which is gonna be a circuit of 3 exercises, working for time. You're gonna need definitely your medium set of weights, 1 to 2 heavy weights, depending on your strength and your lower body, and I will meet you there. All right, jumping into our second block. So we're gonna see a circuit here of 3 exercises, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds to rest, recover, get to the next drill. We're gonna do this 3 times, 1 minute rest between our sets. First exercise is a front heel elevated reverse lunge. So 1 to 2 weights in the hands. We're gonna elevate both heels slightly. We step it back, kiss the knee to the ground, pinch it together. This is gonna move a little bit slower than our normal reverse lunges since it's more unstable. Now, if that does not feel like an option to you for whatever reason, I'm gonna give you 2 other options. You can just work on your normal full flat foot down, or you can elevate your front foot on something like a yoga block or a small plate to get a little bit more range of motion. So you have some options there. Second exercise, we are gonna be doing a lat pullover. So we're gonna need 1 to 2 weights here. I would start a little bit more conservative since we're gonna be working for a long period of time. We're laying on our bench or on the floor, lat pullover all the way back, straight arms and back up. Then finally, we're gonna see our skull crushers to hit more of the triceps. 2 weights here, we're bending at the elbows and extending. We wanna make sure that the elbows stay right on top of those shoulders the entire time. So again, 45 seconds in each drill, just 15 seconds to get to the next one. So take your time, be safe, but we do wanna push the intensity and the tempo here just a bit, okay? 3 rounds, let's get our 45 seconds on the clock, and we're gonna do 45 seconds each leg here, so it's definitely gonna burn. Let's go for it in 3, 2, and 1. So I'm gonna start with my right leg moving. We inhale down, exhale to push together. Inhale down, exhale to push. Now in terms of our weights, let's talk about this. You have a lot of options. I'm holding my mediums by my sides. You could also rack them on the shoulders, or you could hold 1 to 2 heavy weights. If you're doing one weight, that's gonna be more of like an offset position, and you have some options here. Let me show those really quickly as you're working. So if you hold it on the working side, I would say that's gonna be the easiest, we're gonna put that in quotes, variation, because you're really balanced. Holding it on the working side, a little bit more challenging, because now all the weight's on one side, okay? So pick your poison. We got 3, 2, 1, recover, 15 seconds. We're gonna stay here. We're going right to the other side, so left leg moving. So you get to kind of choose as we're going through this program how you wanna load things and how you wanna progress it as we go, and you get stronger. Let's go for that second side. So left leg moving, pinch those armpits down. Good, inhale down, exhale to push, keep it up. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Moving over to your bench or down to the floor. Make sure I take my timer with me. You got 10 seconds to get there. Ooh. Let's go for it in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down onto your bench. Elbows stay straight. We bring it back. Pull it back up. Your breath here, we inhale, exhale, pull. So, lucky for you, we have 2 exercises in this circuit where we are laying down. So that should give you an idea of how much you can load up those reverse lunges, because you're gonna have tons of recovery time. You've got basically 3 minutes between your sets of reverse lunges, okay? So really take that into consideration as we go into our second and third set. Good work here. We have just about 10 seconds. Then we're gonna hit those skull crushers. And bring it on up. Switch your weights or grab your second. And we're gonna go into those skull crushers. Hello. Back in my little corner here. So we got 5 seconds. Let's roll it down. This one should feel like a burnout, all right? Let's go for it. We bend and extend. The reason I say that is because your triceps are the smallest muscle. We are working in this block. We're working from biggest to smallest. So these are gonna fatigue a lot faster than your other muscles. If it starts to fatigue a lot, instead of taking a full breather, I want you to ditch one of your weights and continue working till you can't anymore, okay? This is all about endurance. What does endurance mean? We're working for longer periods of time, pushing through, okay? You have 10 seconds left. And bring it on up. Whew, we're gonna take 1 whole minute, rest, recover, grab a sip of water. So, round 2 here. We're gonna go back, do this all 2 more rounds. I know it might not feel like you need this break before your reverse lunges here. I still want you to take it. Let's talk about why. I want you to go heavy. So I basically just want you to have lots of recovery time for your lower body so we can really load this guy up. This is really, we have one other kind of accessory lower body drill today, but because this is gonna be our main lower body lift, I really want you to make sure that you're challenging yourself within the 45 seconds. It's still a nice long push, but we should be able to get 10 to 14 reps in there on each side, okay? So with that rep range, we can still work fairly heavy. We have just about 10 seconds. We're gonna circle back, do this all again, 2 more times. So grab those weights. We are in it in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So right leg moving. We lift those heels. Inhale down, exhale, push, keep it up. Ella es calladita, pero para el sexo es atrevida. Yo sé marihuana y bebida, gozándose la vida. 5 seconds, keep on pushing through. And take a breather. Woo! All right. You might have noticed that as I'm coming forward, I'm overstepping a little bit. That's just a way for me to regain my stability a little bit stronger, okay? So play with what works the best to you. We got 2 seconds, let's go. Left leg moves. Less than 10, keep it pushing. 3, 2, 1. Bring your weights over if you need them. We're gonna head to our bench to the floor. Grab my timer. All right, lat pullover. If this didn't feel challenging by the end of 45 seconds, let's see if we can go up in weight. Start it up.
El amor es una incrédula. Ella está soltera antes que se pusiera de moda. No creen amor, le damos el foda. El DJ la pone y se la sabe toda. Se trepa en la mesa y que se joda. En el perreo no se quita. Fuma y se pone bellaquita. Se llama si te necesita.
Out of this in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, 2 weights if you don't already have them. We're going for those skull crushers. Hello. I feel like I'm very far away from you guys. All right, 5 seconds. Roll it back. Get those weights up. Let's go for it. Once you hit your max with 2 weights, drop to 1. I made it to like 11. That's where we're at today. Whew, take shakeouts as needed. Again, I want you to drop your weight before you take that shakeout, ideally. Good, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a minute. Great job. All right, reset. We got 1 more round. You know the drill. You know what to expect. After this, we're gonna do our nice AMRAP push. It's gonna be brutal. It's gonna feel great by the time we're done. So, last round, really check in since this is our first day with some of these drills. How's everything feeling? This should feel challenging, more so in an aerobic and type of burny way, rather than this weight feels like I'm lifting for my max strength. I still want, again, this lower body drill to be heavy, but we don't want it so heavy that we can't finish the 45 seconds, right? So today is all about finding that nice middle ground of I'm working for endurance, but I'm still really pushing my strength limits too. We got about 5 seconds, so let's make our way. Standing, we're gonna do right leg moving, 45 on the clock, let's go. Que se juntó el rey con el rey, pa' que me ve el culo como en el 2006. Ey, y dale, no se tímida, rompe abusadora, que yo soy el más duro de ahora. Si la dejan janguea 24 horas, no te puedo hacer sin mucho menos ahora. Que está duro y lo sabes, que está duro y lo sabes. Un par de haters que no la soportan, yo dándole y el novio en la serie Jordan. Si me tiran no se escondan, no. 10 seconds. It's your last time on this leg. Really push through. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your shakeout. 15 seconds. Give it a little breather, a literal shakeout if you need it. And we're gonna go to that second side. Whew, I'm sweating, my ponytail is sinking. Spirits are high though, let's go. Left leg moves. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it over to your bench or floor. Let's finish out this block strong, everybody. You got 10 seconds to get there. I am slowing down. Here we go. Lat pullover. Last round of these today. Start it up when you're ready. We're out of this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch your weights. Ugh. Let's go for those skull crushers. Oh. 10 seconds. Hello, in my corner, in my own little chair. I can be whatever I want to be. All right, let's go. Never miss an opportunity for a musical theater reference. Drop to one weight when you need to. There's no shame. We're out of this in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. All right, y'all, here's what we have left. We have our AMRAP circuit. This is brand new in our Sustained Strength series. So what we're gonna be doing is 3 exercises for as many rounds as we can in 10 minutes. Let's reset our space and we'll chat about it. All right, our final block here today is an AMRAP push. So what that means is that we're gonna do as many rounds as possible of 3 different exercises. The reps we're working for here are gonna vary drill to drill, so let's chat through it. We're gonna start with a single leg squat. So no weight for these guys, is just a little bit more about endurance. We're gonna do 1 leg on the floor, 1 leg out. We're coming up, we bring it onto our bench. Up, bring it onto our bench. If that's a little challenging for you, you can always stagger that heel on the ground, give you some added support, or you can do 2 legs up, 1 leg down. So you have lots of variations here. We're gonna do 10 on each leg. After that, we're coming either to the floor or hands elevated onto our bench. We're gonna go for 10 push-ups. Keeping in mind, we just did like 1,000 skull crushers, so your arms are gonna be a little bit tired. So be gentle with yourself. If you need to do a few on the floor, a few on your bench, totally fine. Then we're gonna move into either jump ropes or pogos. We're gonna be doing 50 contacts. So a jump rope, obviously, you have a jump rope or jumping in place. Pogo is pretty much the same thing. I want you to keep these lighter impacts because we're doing 50 contacts. You're pulling the toes up, little hops in place, okay? So we're gonna be doing this for a 10-minute push. In 10 minutes, you are just getting in as many reps as possible. So we're gonna put our 10 minutes on the clock. We are starting with those single leg squats, and we are just gonna blast the music, vibe, and I want you to count how many rounds you get through and leave it down in your program notes, because each week we're gonna vary these exercises just a hair, but I want you to track how much progress you've made, okay? Let's go for it. Make your way down. We started up in 3, in 2, and 1.
quieren besarle la boca. Ey, mírala cómo se toca. Bailando es que me provoca. Tiene a todos los nenes locos y a las nenas locas. Quieren besarle la boca. Ey, mírala cómo se toca. Te riendo es que me provoca. Se será difícil, pero se va. Anda con la amiga, siempre arrebata. Pidiendo que le llegue, que a ella me entregue. Pidiendo que le llegue, aunque a veces me niegue. Prende, pasa, dime qué pasó. Prende, pasa, dime qué pasó. Prende, pasa, dime qué pasó. Dime qué pasó. Ey, tiene a todos los nenes locos y a las nenas locas. Loca, loca, loca. Tiene a todos los nenes locos y a las nenas locas. Loca, loca, loca. Como cuando peleabas, baby, no te hagas que yo sé que le metía hasta abajo. Cuando peleabas en un par de marquesinas, posteado en una esquina, yeah. Retirada, dice ella, pero se lo olvidó después de los 12 y par de botellas. Ey, estoy puesto pa' ella, pa' prender y pa' meterle en el paseo de la estrella. La jeva está suelta como gata sandunguera. Siempre con condones y pato en la cartera. Una galla no se deja, no la cogen de pendeja. La Barbie que no venden en la tienda. La dura del perreo, una leyenda. Por la forma en que perreabas. Baby, no te hagas que yo sé que le metías hasta abajo cuando perreabas. En un par de marquesinas, posteado en una esquina, mientras yo te perreaba. Baby, no te hagas que yo sé que le metías hasta abajo cuando perreabas. En un par de marquesinas, posteado en una esquina, yeah.
Bella, bellaqueo. Tú eres otra, a ti no te paso el dedo. Vuelvo otra vez con un lenguaje bien feo. Ven, chica, ven,
Yo sé que ahora estás tranquila y que te portas bien, ey, pero baby yo también. Te juro que nadie se entera. Perreo la noche entera y boom, pa' atrás, boom, boom, pa'lante. Este party solo para la gente que aguante. Métele como lo hacía antes, por detrás y por delante, como cuando tú me perreabas. Baby, no te hagas que yo sé que le metías hasta abajo cuando perreabas. En un par de marquesinas, posteado en una esquina, mientras yo te perreaba. Baby, no te hagas que yo sé que le metías hasta abajo cuando perreabas. En un par de marquesinas, posteado en una esquina. ¡Perreando! Baby, no te hagas, esto para la gente que aguante. Métele como lo hacía antes, pasando un ey, ey. Disfruto el poder verte aunque no sea conmigo. No, ey. Tengo que conformarme con ser solo tu amigo. Siempre pensando en tu nombre, vivo distraído. Volví, me enamoré y resulta que es prohibido. Más adelante vive gente, pero no me he movido. Sigo estancado, siempre soñando contigo. El de me explotado, pero las debo en leído. Mis letras siempre tienen tu nombre y apellido. Viviendo con mil preguntas, el lápiz sin punta. De todo lo que escribo, más tú tienes la culpa. Llevo un año pagando la misma multa. Tú eres ese mal que no sé por qué me gusta. El no poder olvidarte me frustra. Te lo juro que me frustra.
Pero si me llamas, te llego volando. Una Mercedes, voy capsuleando. Y cuando no estás, te sigo imaginando. Sin ropa en mi cama, mi nombre gritando.
Y si me llama, le llego volando. En la Mercedes, voy capsuleando. Y cuando no está, te sigo imaginando. Sin ropa en mi cama, mi nombre gritando.
Voy volando aunque sufra de vertigo. Y si me caigo no tengo un plan médico. Con tu cenote yo me siento en México. Contigo el doctor me medicó, así que vente. Olvida el pasado, que el futuro lo tienes de frente. Solo tiene un por siempre. Pero yo le llego, solo dime que no me vaya. o si la tiramos en la playa. Baby, voy volando por si la señal me falla.
Y si me llama, le llego volando en la Mercedes. Voy capsuleando y cuando no está, te sigo imaginando. Sin ropa en mi cama, mi nombre gritando. Y si me llama, yo le caigo en el AMG. Baby, pa' terminar, lo que a mitad dejé. En la cama hicimos una serie, pero no pegué. Y aunque me alejé, sigo viendo tu cara cuando a otra se lo pongo. Si todavía tengo tu wallpaper de fondo, ando sin salvavidas nadando en lo hondo. Yo siento tus latidos aunque me quede sordo. Y dime tú, ¿cómo es que se sana este dolor?
No quiero que más nadie me hable de amor. Ya me cansé de esos trucos, ya me lo sé. Esos dolores los pasé. Yeah, yeah. No quiero que más nadie me hable de amor. Ya me cansé de esos trucos, ya me lo sé. Esos dolores los pasé. Yo te odio en el secreto, ante todo lo confieso. Si pudiera te pidiera que devuelva todos los besos que te di, las palabras y todo el tiempo que perdí. Me arrepiento ni mil veces de haber confiado en ti. Quisiera que te sientas como yo me siento. Quisiera ser como tú sin sentimiento. Quisiera sacarte de mis pensamientos. Quisiera cambiarle el final al cuento. Las barras y los tragos han sido testigos del dolor que me causaste y todo lo que hiciste conmigo. Un infeliz en el amor que aún no te supere. Que ahora caminas solo sin nadie por todas las aceras, preguntándole a Dios si en verdad el amor existe. Porque si yo era tan bueno, tanta mierda tú me hiciste. Lo más cabrón es que tú ves todo como un chiste. Siempre voy a maldecir el día en que naciste. Los chocolates que te di y todas las flores se convierten hoy en día en pesadillas y dolores. Ya yo perdí la fe de que tú mejores. Si después de la lluvia sale el arco iris pero sin colores, yeah. No quiero que más nadie me hable de amor. Ya me cansé de esos trucos, ya me lo sé. Esos dolores los pasé, yeah, yeah, yeah. No quiero que más nadie me hable de amor. Ya me cansé de esos trucos, ya me lo sé. Esos dolores los pasé, yeah. Estoy aquí porque Dios tuvo planes conmigo. Gracias a usted y a los míos soy agradecido. Tumbarme a mí, mis enemigos no han podido. Ya estoy bendecido. Bendiciones para todo el mundo. Ey, chavos para todo el mundo. En el club botellas para todo el mundo. Ey, hasta para los que se viraron y me tiraron. Bendiciones para todo el mundo. Ey, salud y vida para todo el mundo. En el club botellas para todo el mundo. Hasta para los que se viraron y me tiraron. Bendiciones para todos los que me maldicen y que me perdonen si algo les hice. No hables de hipocresía, no, que se contradicen. Yo combino la DCA con los días grises. Eso no hablas de eso, háblame de progreso. Ellos me sacan el dedo mientras yo les tiro besos. Ey, mi vida es un VIP y tu mala vibra no entra aquí. Me estoy cuidando del virus y de los envidiosos. Yo sigo siendo el mismo, no me llevo con famosos, no. Arrebatado, viendo todo borroso. Gracias al sol por otro día hermoso. Que Dios proteja a los niños y a los mayores, a las enfermeras y los doctores. A Puerto Rico huracanes y temblores. Yo tengo fe de que vendrán días mejores. Ey.
Whew. Okay, let's take a quick cool down. I'm gonna use my bench for a nice elevated child's pose. Widen the knees, sit it back and breathe.
Yo no hago canciones, hago himnos pa' que no caduquen. En este género yo fui un Hadouken. Ey, y se extinguieron como en los dinosaurs. Antes que me apague, se apaga el sol. Subimos y rompimos el ascensor. El prepa que le tiro Barbasol. Maldito conejo, ahora lo miro de arriba y de lejos.
And we'll slowly roll it on up. Whew, great work today. I know that was a really, really tough push, but that is the point of this workout. We're really working on our strength endurance. So great work. Let's take one big breath in. Pull it down to heart center. Great job. I will see you in the next one.